Are you listening? Damn.
Fire extinguishers have been used since 1819, and recent studies point out that when properly used, they might have helped to extinguish fires 95% of the time. And 72% of the time, only one fire extinguisher was used. A portable fire extinguisher is intended to use at the very incipient stage of a fire, and it can be a valuable tool to prevent a fire from reaching a magnitude beyond a fire extinguisher's capability. That's why it's so important that the person using a fire extinguisher has some training on how to use it effectively. Here, I want to teach you about the different types of fires and a few of the types of fire extinguishers that you might see on your facility. This will help you to use them more effectively should you ever find yourself in a fire emergency. I want to start by naming the parts in a fire extinguisher. This is a pretty normal fire extinguisher that you might find in your facility. This is the cylinder. We have on the top part a handle, a trigger, the locking mechanism, pressure indicator, the hose, and the nozzle. In most cases, this would be attached to the wall with a bracket. This is the inspection tag, which has the records on who performed the last maintenance on this fire extinguisher and any defects they might have found. Before you choose to purchase a fire extinguisher, you should take a look around to see the types of fuels and the amount that you have in the facility that you're trying to protect. You will find at least 4 different types of fire extinguishers available in the market. They go by classes, class A, B, C, and D. Each one of them is designed to extinguish a different type of fire. For instance, class A fire extinguishers will extinguish fires in the most common ordinary fuels like cloth, grain, paper, some plastics, and wood. These are the fuels that you would find in ordinary house. The type of fire extinguisher I just showed you is a Class A, Class B, and C fire extinguisher for those types of fires. Those are some of the most common fire extinguishers you will find available at the store. Now, I don't have enough time in this video to cover exactly what each class of fire extinguishers will help to extinguish. However, each fire extinguisher has a pictogram with a label and some instructions on how to use it and what it can extinguish. You should read that and compare it to whatever you have in your facility. Most fire extinguishers operate the same way. Now, the smaller cylinders are carried by a handle. The larger ones have wheels on them and are transported in carts. When you're ready to use one, you must follow a couple of simple steps. Pull the locking mechanism, aim with the nozzle, squeeze the trigger, and sweep at the base of the fire. This is also known as taps. Pull, aim, squeeze, and sweep. Remember, when a fire extinguisher is properly inspected and maintained, the person using it will feel confident that it'll work as designed and be effective in suppressing a fire. With a minimum amount of training, that person will be successful in averting a serious fire emergency. Good luck, and always stay safe.